The time is 11 o'clock, and it's time now for Sports Roundup on this late Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2017. I am Peter J. Wiggins on this Tuesday night. Let's study off at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Texas Rangers in the first of a three-game series at Fenway Park. And San Leon grounds to the fourth side at first baseman Joey Gallo, second baseman Ragnado Dwyer, that scores Stanley Ramirez, and Mitch Moore in the third, and Jack Byron Jr. out of the second, and San Leon in the first. 1-0 favor of the Red Sox. And then, top of the third, Dylan Cecile decides it on the second spot. The right field, Mick Metz scores Joey Gallo, 1-1 to score. And then, bottom of the third, with Stanley Ramirez pitching and batted, Andrew Benter is still second base, Andrew Benter in the third. Ball pitched by pitcher Andrew Kestner, and Jonah McCarthy scores, and Andrew Benter in the third base. 2-1 Red Sox. And then, top of the fifth, Shin Soo Choo double on 5-all then. Left fielder Andrew Bennett in that scores Dylan the Shields, 2-2 to score. And bottom of the fifth, Jonah McCarthy singles on a sharp ground ball to left fielder Dylan the Shields, that scores Devin Marrero and Mookie Betts. And Desperado in the second base, 4-2 in favor of the Red Sox. And then Mitch Ballin fires on the sacrifice double play left fielder Dylan the Shields, a catcher John with the credit second baseman Ragnar Nodor, third baseman Joey Gallo. Center Bogart scores out of Bennett out in the third as well, 5-2 in favor of the Red Sox. In the bottom of the fifth, and then top of the sixth, Mike Napoli singles on a shot line by the right fielder Mookie Betts scores Ragnar Nodor, further by Mookie Betts. Sox lead is trimmed to 5-3, but then bottom of the sixth, Desperado doubles on a line drive. Right fielder Nomar Marzata scores Devin Murray and Betts. 7-3 Red Sox. Then Bogart doubles on a line drive. Center fielder Jerry Horner that scores Desperado. 8-3 Red Sox with Mitch Moore batting. A wild pitch by Jeremy Jeffers that scores Zenner Bogart and Aaron Bennett third. And Ellie Ramirez second base. 9-3 Sox on top by 6, and then top of the seventh, Shin Soo Choo singles on sharp line driver. The left fielder Aaron Bennett that scores Jerry Wayne. Sox leaders swim to 9-4. Elvis Andrus grounded the double play. Second baseman Desperado shortstop Bogart that score. Delano to Shields. Sox leaders now 9-5. And then top of the eighth, Joey Gallo homers on 5-ball right field. Sox leaders trim the 9-6. But then in bottom of the eighth, Mitch Moreland single on ground ball. Center fielder Jerry Horton that scores Zenner Bogart. And Andrew Bennett in third base. Sox up 10-6 in him with Jack Byron Jr. Bennett. Andrew Bennett in the scoring block that scores Mitch Moreland commences to the second block as the Boston Red Sox defeat the Texas Rangers 11-6 to go to 23-21 of the season. Rick Purcell got the win. Andrew Kestner got the loss for Rick Purcell. 6.82 innings pitch, give it 11 hits and 5 runs, and strike out 4. Sox and the Rangers go out in the second of a 3-game series. At Fenway Park tomorrow evening at 7:10 p.m. with Chris Salmon of the Red Sox and Mark Perez on the man for the Texas Rangers. Okay, take a look at some Major League Baseball scores. Pittsburgh Pirates lead in the Atlanta Braves 3-2 through 6 innings in a rain delay in Atlanta. Bottom 8, the Houston Astros leading the Detroit Tigers 6-2 in bottom 8. Bottom of 4th, Arizona Diamondbacks leading the Chicago White Sox 4-3 in bottom of 4th. Top of the 3rd, the Marlins over the Oakland Athletics 5-1 in the top of the 3rd. Top of the 4th, LA Dodgers leading the St. Louis Cardinals 1-0 in the top of the 4th. Colorado Rockies over the Philadelphia Phillies 8-2. Minnesota Twins beat the Baltimore Orioles 2-0. Kansas City Royals over the New York Yankees 6-2. Chicago Cubs over the San Francisco Giants 4-1. Washington Nationals over the Seattle Mariners 10-1. LA Angels over the Tampa Bay Rays 4-0. Cincinnati Reds falling on the Cleveland Indians 8-7, and the New York Mets over the San Antonio Padres 9-3, and the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers 4-3. How about them Red Sox? Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics looking to ride the wave of emotion into Game 4 against the Cleveland Cavaliers after a Game 3 win on Sunday evening, and things look good for the Celtics as they built a lead of 16. But that's what happens when. But the Celtics made the mistake of letting Cleveland back in the game at their own court, which they did it as Kyrie Irving, despite playing with a sprained ankle, scored 42 points and LeBron James scored 34 points. As now the Boston Celtics are brink of elimination with a 112-99 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Everybody at 19 points followed by Jake Cross, 18 points in the loss of the Celtics. The Celtics and the Cavs go out in game 5 as the Celtics are on the brink of elimination on Thursday night at the Garden. It's win, season over for the Celtics on Thursday night. And Ottawa Senators have forced a game 7 with a 2-1 win over the Pittsburgh Penguins and a winner-take-all game 7 on Thursday night in Pittsburgh. And the North Lancers girls lacrosse team lose to the North Edinburgh Red Sox 16-5. Cleveland, Boston Celtics point guard Isaiah Thomas met with a hip specialist on Tuesday. The first what expected to be a series of visits designed to determine the best rehabilitation plan after being forced to shut down for the season. Robin Gronkowski has battled injuries about the 7-year NFL career, coming him off with a third back surgery, but on Tuesday the Patriots gave Gronkowski some $1 million incentives of a healthy and productive 2017 season. After a competitive battle, Nike has designed the most valuable player, the football player on this roster, the New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. The Golden State Warriors had advanced in NBA Finals their first consecutive year in historic fashion, sweeping the short-ended. San Antonio Spurs to move to 12-0 in the playoffs so far. Los Angeles lost the 2021 Super Bowl at Tampa today, as the NFL is known as supposed to delay the LA Super Bowl by a year because of construction delays in the new stadium. NASCAR's 2018 Cup Series have plenty of positives. Minneapolis, Minnesota quarterback Teddy Bridgewater considers to make progress in his return from the major knee injury suffered last August and he reached another milestone in the switch trend in the Vikings' first organized team activity on Tuesday. At a late meeting 2 months ago, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said he doesn't think that Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed. As it turned out, the Ducks didn't have the monopoly resilience in the cutting first finals of the Stanley Cup finals. Until then, even in the third period of weather was the season finale, the Excel overcome the deficits in bowling. Quarterback Mike Lennon was shocked as anyone when the Chicago Bears drafted Mitchell Trubisky with the number 1 pick. Cleveland Cavaliers shooting guard J.R. Smith and his wife took the daughter with his 1-5 respiratory home from the hospital on Tuesday. Game day was hard to when the pain Montavious Bryant inflicted himself against the family and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Teammates felt the most acute. Dave Dombrowski did not sound like baseball. Zach Dunn and 10 on fire. John Farrell did not and said he sounded like baseball. Zach Dunn was frustrated with the Red Sox and average fan, but it is also willing to give the team more time. When the 49ers denied that linebacker Navarro Bowman was available via trade, the same improvement on residual interference that while he currently isn't available, he previously may have been. John McCarthy discovered the security measures for the Europa League and Champions League finals after Monday's third attack. Ben United paid the victims to the Monday's attack in Manchester holding a minute of silence before trading. And if Africa wins his first game as the world's top goal player, and the Detroit Lions Fenway spent much of Monday and Tuesday arguing whether to return to Detroit. Why Calvin Johnson right to feel slightly by the organization should demand the payback for proportional 2012 signing bonus. And that's me for Sports Bottom in this late Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.